The Russians threw significant resources to the side, including airborne units, trying to advance toward Kherson. However, things did not go according to plan for them at all. As soon as the columns of vessels approached the designated lines, powerful explosions rang out. The water area instantly turned into a zone of chaos. Some of the equipment was hit, vessels lost control, and the landing attempt was thwarted under heavy fire. Events unfolded rapidly, and instead of a showy breakthrough, the operation resulted in serious losses. Episodes like these once again show just how risky large-scale offensive actions remain in well-prepared defensive areas. Now let's talk about this in detail on PIC. Please like and leave your comments. Greetings to you, dear viewers. Ukrainian naval forces destroyed boats of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, resulting in the elimination of many occupiers. In the released footage, you can see how the Russians' high-speed fleet approached the shore and was landing occupiers. At that moment, our soldiers struck them. Additionally, the Ukrainian air assault forces completely destroyed Russian military vessels in the Kherson region that were trying to stealthily approach our positions. According to Ukrainian defenders, the enemy was eliminated by precise drone strikes coordinated with artillery support. In the release footage, you can see how drones detect the positions of Russian soldiers, track them, and move directly in on the targets. Then, from another angle, powerful explosions and thick smoke rising after the strikes are captured. You can hear the screams of the occupiers as they try to save themselves and frantically search for a way out of the danger zone. But by then, it was already too late. They should have thought about the consequences earlier, before joining the ranks of the invading army. The icy winter water became a deadly trap for them, leaving no chance of rescue. Next, I quote, "Our drones didn't let them go. Despite their attempts to evade, we got the enemy crews," wrote the Ukrainian soldiers. In addition, as a result of a GUR operation, another high-speed vessel belonging to the Russian invaders was destroyed by an air-launched missile. It appears the vessel was attempting to retreat after the so-called failed attacks. The GUR stated that all members of the Russian occupation crew were eliminated. A high-precision, devastating missile strike on the enemy target in the Black Sea was made possible thanks to laser targeting from a drone, which also recorded the successful destruction of the military vessel carrying the Russians. This was stated in the report. Additionally, the demolition of bridges and crossings by the bombers of the 412th Unmanned Systems Regiment at the border forced the enemy to look for new ways to overcome water obstacles. Now they are using boats, but the regiment's fighters are already adding these to their collection of destroyed Russian watercraft. Among the destroyed targets are large motorboats, smaller inflatable rowboats, and makeshift watercraft made from rubber inner tubes. Rivers create natural barriers that make it harder for the enemy to advance, but they don't stop them completely. The enemy continues to try to move its forces across water obstacles.